Hello, you beautiful people, and welcome back to Joeboy Racing. In today's video, I'm going to be going over my weekend tips, my weekend bets that I've had. Not got stuck in as much as I thought I was going to be with the Breeders' Cup this weekend. There's some great jumps racing on as well, but I struggled to find some value, and obviously, I only put up bets that I've made myself. So let's get stuck into it. I've had two bets in the Breeders' Cup on Friday. The first one comes in the 9:45. Now, I was dead keen on this one, but he's been drawn out wide 11 of 13, which is it's a bit of a downside, I can't lie. I'm hoping he goes well because he's got such quick speed out of the gate and initial pace that I'm hoping he can get into a position where he can come across them from out wide and get the rail going into the first bend. He ran really well over 5.5 furlongs last time out, getting the win, where he did just look like he was running out of juice coming up to the line. So I think over the 5 is going to be absolutely perfect for him. He's the least exposed in the field as well. He's only run twice. And yeah, I think if things go right for him in the race, the wide draw is not going to do him too much harm. Fingers crossed. You can currently get 9-1 about him with the 4 places on BetMGM currently, and that horse is Schwarzenegger. I think he's going to improve again. I think over the 5 furlongs is going to be absolutely perfect. And yeah, as long as he breaks well like he normally does, uses that early pace to get a good position. Because if you're wide going around the bend at Del Mar, then it's going to be hard work. So I've had 1 point each way on Schwarzenegger. Right, guys, the next bet that I had was in the 11:05, the juvenile fillies over a mile. Um, it's a bit of a nightmare really because I had a bet on Infinite Sky at 28-1, and Precise is now a non-runner in that one, so it's going to be a massive rule 4 on that. You can still get 16-1 about it with 4 places on Bet365, but obviously that's a lot of value's gone in that price, so I don't think it represents as much value as it did. The reason I was on Infinite Sky race last time, it's now the favourite, Imagination the Lady, finished up behind Imagination the Lady in second, and also another one towards the head of the market as well, Time to Dream, who was back in third. She got a bit of trouble at the start, got checked, was really slow out the back of the field, and managed to side through the field, did a lot of good work late on, and get close up to the eventual winner. Time to Dream also done the same thing and probably was a little bit more impressive on the times, but didn't get a clear run, so ended up finishing third. But obviously there was a massive price discrepancy because I think Imagination the Lady was second and Time to Dream was either third or fourth in the market when I backed the Infinite Sky, who was 3 times the price. I thought, it represented some value. She's drawn okay as well, and I thought, the early pace that Imagination the Lady has should be able to give her a nice toe. Obviously, if she gets in trouble at the start again, it might be a lot harder task, but if she can get prominent, and if she was prominent in that last race, I feel like she would have won that race. So the selection's Infinite Sky. Obviously, it's a massive price difference. So if you guys don't want to back it at 16s, I don't blame you. But I thought at 28s it was worth half a point each way. I did think at the prices as well, Ballantina was another interesting one. I've not backed it, but I just thought with Oisin Murphy on board, I think she always does her best work late on. So stepping up to the mark should not be a problem. So if you fancied that one, I couldn't put you off. But yeah, for me the bet is Infinite Sky, half a point each way. Apologies about this video going up so late, guys. Obviously, you've still got a little bit of time before the first one that I've put up runs if you want to jump in on it. But I was at Chelmsford City Racecourse last night doing a day at the races because, like I said in my last video, I'm going to be changing the format, the way I do it a little bit. So I wanted to have a trial run. So keep an eye out for that coming out. But yeah, I just didn't have enough time to record the video this morning. It's probably for the best now that Precise has been withdrawn. You've missed that rule 4 deduction if you do want to follow me in on any of them. And obviously where I've been tight for time out last night at the racing, I've just not really had the proper time to, go through all the jumps racing because there's some good jumps racing on this weekend. So it's disappointing that I've only got a couple to put up, but like I said at the start of the video, I'm not just putting things up for the sake of it. Fingers crossed we can find a winner at the Breeders' Cup. I'm going to continue to look through all the racing this weekend, so if I do have another one that I fancy, I'll put it up in a short video like I normally do, so that you guys can jump on if you want to. We had a disappointing weekend last weekend, 0 from 3. Obviously, we had Inox Allen or Enox Allen in the jumps was pulled up. I'm gutted as well because obviously I mentioned that Zurich. I basically had narrowed it down to them two, and I picked the wrong one. So there you go. Obviously, it turned out to be quite crucial to have had a run already in the season at that meeting. I should have picked up on that beforehand, but there you go. We live and we learn. Stars in her eyes. I thought she'd relish being stepped up in trip with a soft ground. I thought she'd want further than that, but she just looked like she didn't stay the trip. So disappointing with that. Only half a point each way, so not the end of the world. Alpha Crucius was really disappointing. That was my main fancy, to be honest, out of all of those bets. Um, yeah, just a disappointing run. Had no excuses really. Came there to challenge and just didn't have enough juice in the tank. So not a good weekend. Fingers crossed we can bounce back this weekend. I had an all right night at Chelmsford last night, so make sure you give that a watch when I release it. I'm probably going to put it up on Sunday, so you guys have got something to watch on Sunday. As always, guys, get stuck into those comments. Let me know if you have any absolute bankers, any naps for this weekend that you're dead keen on. If you like the video, give it a like. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. It really helps the channel. Obviously, I've got race day vlogs coming out. I always put up my bets that I have at the weekend as well as reviewing those bets as well to see how we get on. So it's always open and transparent. I'm still working on the profit and loss spreadsheet. Hadn't quite realised how many horses that I tipped up, and it's taking a bit longer to go through all the videos. So, but once I'm caught up, obviously we can keep on top of that moving forward. Best of luck with all of your bets across the weekend, guys. And as always, happy punting.